Hi, I'm Dana Lavoie, and today I want to share with you what's the deal with facial gua sha and facial cupping. Is this like the greatest new thing to help your face and your skin look younger? What are the other possible benefits? Is it safe? What are the risks? What are the benefits? How to do it? Can you do it at home? So we're going to talk about it today. So I am Dana Lavoie. I am a licensed acupuncturist and herbalist. I've been practicing Oriental medicine for well over 16 years. Now, primarily, I help women use customized herbal remedies during and after menopause. If you'd like to get started with that, go grab the latest free resource available on my website because I'd love to help you. But one of the things that we talk about in my free Facebook group and my student community is the lifestyle and diet that support your hormones, because then when you use the right herbs on top of those, you get the best results. And one of the things that is included in that is looking amazing without using products that contain hormone disrupting chemicals, plus taking advantage of all the beauty secrets of Oriental medicine. So we do that for fun to support over 50 fabulousness and celebrating that and helping the herbal remedies to work better to help your body balance hormones naturally more easily. Okay, so that's why we're talking about this. But of course, as an acupuncturist, I've used gua sha and cupping for years, not just on the face, but on the body, because they can have these wonderful health benefits. So I want to talk a little bit today about facial cupping and gua sha and all the different possible benefits and things like that. So first of all, what are facial cupping and gua sha? Well, they are like types of massage that you do on your face, and you use tools to do them. So this is a gua sha tool. They come in different shapes and sizes. This one is called the fish, and it's made out of jade. And another name for gua sha is scraping, because you do gua sha by scraping this across your face. And I'll show you more about that in a minute. And facial cupping is where you use an actual little cup to apply suction to the skin on your face, and then you pull that suction around. So I'm going to show you how you can use something like this, which is one type of facial cup, to do facial cupping. So that's basically what they are, like what we're talking about. So here's a quick introduction. So in Oriental medicine, there is this stuff called sha, and you could think of it like cellular waste, like this goopy waste that is stuck in your tissues. It's clogging up the works. Your body wants to get rid of it, but it can't. It just doesn't have the power, the detoxification, the circulation. Your body's just not able to get rid of it, or you are building it up faster than your body can get rid of it. So it's accumulating in your tissues, and it's preventing your tissues from being able to function properly. It can cause pain and tightness in muscles. It can cause inflammation and heat, and it can mess with the lymph and the cellular repair, the collagen, the elasticity of your skin. So clearing it out is really, really wonderful for your skin and your tissues on a cellular level and on a circulatory level. And so that's a quick introduction. What facial gua sha and cupping both do is they pull that sha, that trapped cellular waste, out of where it's stuck, bring it up to the surface where the body can get rid of it really easily. So it's like deep cleaning your tissues, and it's pretty amazing. You'll see when you try it for yourself and see what it feels like. And I want to talk a little bit about how to do this. Isn't going to be like a full tutorial, but I want to talk a little bit about how to do facial gua sha and cupping. So basically what you would do is first you're going to clean and then put some oil on your skin, so it's a little bit, not super greasy, but a little bit slippery. And then if you were doing gua sha, like I said, another name for this is scraping, and you scrape it across your skin. And the things that you want to make sure of are that the edge of your tool is not too sharp. See, this is rounded. And then you're going to place the tool, find the part that matches, you know, the contour of the part of your face that you're using it on the best. And you're going to place the edge of the tool against your skin, and you're going to angle it in the direction that you're going. And then you're just going to drag it across your skin with a bit of pressure, but not too much. And you're going to do sort of upward and outward strokes. Okay, and you want to focus on areas where you might get like little wrinkles, you know, like around here. You can lift the cheekbones. But I also want to mention that one of the places I love to do this the most is over the jaw and the teeth and the gums and all these TMJ muscles, because this can really help to relax the muscles. And if you're having any type of trouble with your teeth or your gums, infections or gum disease or tooth pain, this can actually really help the body to heal and to help you get relief. So you might want to consider, you know, going for that a little bit more if that's the case. And then the cupping. You take the cup, there's different types of cups, but they all have something in common. You can place them against your skin and create suction. And once you create the suction, you just anchor your skin with one hand and pull the cup across your skin with the other hand when it has the suction in it. So with a cup like this, you place it on your oiled skin and you just pump it a couple of times and it creates the suction. There's different ways of creating the suction. Make sure you use a cup that's meant for the face so that it's nice and small and the suction is very gentle. And make sure that the suction is not too strong. Like often when I do it, by the time I finish going that far, it kind of pops off because it's not attached that hard. So it should be not hard to move, right? It should, because it's not, the suction is not that strong. And with the cupping, just make sure that you're moving it, because there are techniques where you leave the cups in one place, but you are much more likely to get something that looks like a bruise if you do that. So again, we mostly use sort of outward strokes. As long as you are keeping the cup moving and the suction isn't too strong, then that's basically what you want to do. And this especially, both of these, but the cupping especially, it works best in your body where you have a bone and then muscle and then skin. So like the forehead and the cheekbones and the jaws and all that. You don't ever want to do these techniques too much over areas of soft tissue, like, you know, blood vessels, or like where the little, you know, soft spot is in your temple. You don't want to do it like inside your eye socket or on your eyelid or anything like that. If you can feel like a nice big bone, you feel muscle and bone and not a bunch of soft mushy stuff, then that is like more likely a good place to do the cupping and gua sha. They'll be sure and get like an actual tutorial to make sure you're using it in the right areas and with the right, you know, exact strokes. And so those are the basics of what it is and how to do it. Now I want to talk for a minute about, is it safe? So it is generally considered quite safe, but you definitely want to monitor for side effects. Usually if you're going to get a side effect, it's going to happen while you're doing the treatment or afterwards. It's possible to experience dizziness, lightheadedness, nausea, or cold sweats. And the other thing that you want to watch out for in terms of safety is don't use either of these techniques on skin that is broken, irritated, or very inflamed. So like breakouts, rashes, sores, you know, even like rosacea, you want to be really careful that the skin is not broken or inflamed. Okay, so those are some of the things to consider. And of course, keep your tools very clean. Clean them every time. Okay, so let's see. I also wanted to talk about the benefits. Okay, so they talk about how cupping has been shown to in studies, and I'm going to write all this down. I'm going to link to all these in the blog article that goes along with this video. If you're watching on YouTube, pop over in my blog for all the details. But they say that it can increase oxygen-rich blood circulation. It can strengthen skin and strengthen connective tissues. It can stimulate the cells responsible for collagen production, and it can relax muscle tension. And I also want to tell you about one of the doctors that I studied with when I was in acupuncture college. Talked a lot about using this for any kind of toothache or gum disease, and how she had seen many, many stories of people getting incredible benefit using it for that. And that would actually mean using it over the areas like where your teeth and your gums are under the skin that you're doing the treatment over. You can also be used for the TMJ muscles, and there even are some extreme cases where they will use the cups and leave them still over the face, the muscles, and bring up what looks like the bruising. For like really severe migraine cases, it can release a lot of toxins and tension in the muscles and stagnation in the channels. But even doing it gently with the moving cups consistently over time can help with that. So there are some benefits beyond just looking better, though that's a pretty great one, of course. And it also says that it can help be excellent for TMJ and also help with lymphatic drainness, sinus congestion, and helping you to look younger. Okay, and someone else said it was a way of getting the pain, inflammation, and toxins out of your tissues, leaving them clean and clear, more resilient, open to healing nutrients and the oxygen-rich blood getting in. So like I said, it's just kind of a deep clean for the inside of your tissues, and it helps your tissues and your skin do more of what it did more easily when you were younger. Okay, so those are some of the benefits, some of the safety concerns. I just want to talk again about frequency. If you're using facial cupping or gua sha, we're talking once or twice a week. Now, if you have a really active toothache and you're using it for that, you might want to do it as much as like once a day. But generally, if it's like ongoing for general maintenance, then we're talking probably no more than twice a week, and once a week is probably enough. 3 times a week would be like an absolute maximum. So you really don't need or want to do it too often, because like I said, what it does is it pulls those toxins up to the surface. You definitely want to give your body enough time to then get rid of them all before you bring up a new load. So it's not like doing it every day is going to be better. Okay, so that is a little bit about frequency. Like I said, you want to use a little bit of oil on your skin for either one. And what else can I tell you about facial gua sha and cupping? It's really relaxing. It feels so good. It can create a little bit of redness. And a little bit of redness can be perfectly normal and should be gone. Like if you do it at bedtime, should be gone by the next morning, should be gone in an hour. But if you look up facial and cupping and gua sha, like on Google Images, you will see all these pictures of people with these things that look like bruises. Like if you put on the cup and you leave it in one spot and it's got a high suction, it might bring up something that looks like a bruise. But here's the thing. It's not an actual bruise, because I could put 2 cups, same strength, same intensity of suction right next to each other. One of them might turn purple and one would stay perfectly clear. So if there's no sha cellular waste under the spot where you're cupping, there's not going to leave a mark. If there is that sha cellular waste and you do the treatment too intensely, it's going to pull it up to the surface so strongly you can get a circle or a stripe of sort of what looks like a bruise. And when we do facial cupping and gua sha on the body, sometimes that's what we want because you get so much benefit from that. But on the face, we don't generally want to do that. And so you want to go gently, you want to start slowly, use less suction. And you're doing maybe like 2 or 3 repetitions of the stroke in each spot, and that's about it, right? So you're not doing it a huge amount, and that's what's going to keep you from getting any kind of marks, even though they do generally go away. We want to keep it gentle. It's your face. You always want to be very gentle. It needs stimulation, but you know, a little bit goes a long way. So that's my insider scoop on facial gua sha and cupping. If you give it a try, I would love to hear about it, and let me know how you like it, how it's going, how you think it's working for you. It's definitely one of the beauty secrets and health secrets in a lot of other ways too of Oriental medicine that I'm so happy that it's becoming popular. And if you get a chance, you might also find a local practitioner who does facial gua sha and or cupping, and you could go and have it professionally done just to get the full experience and see what it feels like. And I know that that would make it much easier for you to do at home as well. And it's pretty easy to buy the cupping and the gua sha tools online these days, so you shouldn't have any trouble finding those, but let me know if you do. I hope you enjoyed this insider view into facial gua sha and cupping. I love doing it. I don't do it totally regularly, but I definitely do it. I love it. I hope that if you try it, you'll give me a buzz and let me know. I'm Dana Lavoie. I'm an acupuncturist and herbalist. I primarily help women use customized herbal remedies during and after menopause, but I love to talk about the other things that support your body balancing hormones naturally. And I like to also celebrate really enjoying how you look after 50 years old. So if you want to hang out and talk with me more about that, join my free Facebook group, join my online student community. I'd love to have you. I'd love to help you get started with the free resources on my website. If you like this video, it really helps me out if you give it a thumbs up, or if you subscribe to my YouTube channel, share it out with a friend. And if you have any questions, don't hesitate to get in touch with me. And I am doing this blog article as part of a little series that I'm doing for Valentine's Day 2021. So we've got some other blogs on skincare and makeup and all that kind of thing. So I'll link to those articles in this one. Be sure and check them out. And thank you so much for watching today. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.